Mm. I've been sitting in this chair all day and I'm gonna sit in this chair all night. Heck yeah. Ah. Yeah, I used a different browser so that I wouldn't accidentally. In any case, there wouldn't be an accident if, like, when sharing screen or anything like that. Trying to finish my thought on the work PC thing. It's a legal number of people. Board games at the cottage? Oh man, that's so awesome. Very nice. Hi Rick Bro, how you doing? My. What field do I work in? IT. Use Edge as your paranoid working, not working browser. Nice. So I guess you kinda already do that, huh? We arrived at the fishing lodge yesterday. I need to remember the names of people. Was it Nick? Who owns this place? The dead guy? I like the music in here, very eerie. What did I find in the Bed Mine Palace? Like Joan's bed? Do you mean Anna's bed? It was just us hanging around. I fixed her computer or something. He was like, if you fix this, you know, we're gonna get it on, basically.
How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what?
Joan is this little girl.
What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good.
Yes, Jimmy, hi. We are indeed looking for backup or any clues on
not a good idea.
What he was working on.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
What is she doing, though?
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
Yeah, Anna was Sam's ex. The black girl.
You can't leave like this. Not without telling
She's
anyone.
Anna.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill.
No, this is teenage realness.
Maybe try to bring up her mother again. Is there something wrong with your mom?
No, I'm running away because things are so great. Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Me.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
Aggressive child. Yeah, she's... I think most teens can act like this. Luckily, I was never aggressive as a teen. I probably was, but
Leaving is gonna hurt the people you care about the most. The way I left was selfish. You're not selfish. The Joan I knew couldn't even hurt a worm, let alone her own mother.
It's not like I want to hurt her. She just works all the time, and then she's too out of it. And never listens to me. I think I'm done depending on others. My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
wow.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not
Imagine
in
me
denial.
being a
She's
troll.
Scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
I'm gonna do this just to be sure. I think it may be like my computer might be like on the edge whether or not it might handle that. So you as a teenager, you moved to your aunt's place for 2 weeks while going to school in Bamba. So you moved like further from your school? The child a boy or girl? Girl, I think. Joan? Joanne? Joan?
Didn't you see all the people who showed up at his funeral? This town has a hole the size of your dad in it right now. Everyone feels like you do. Your mom is probably just as sad as you are. Just as broken up about it.
But she doesn't listen. They don't listen. Every time I try and talk about it, people just give me this look. This place is full of gutless, patronizing adults. And I'm sick of this dumb little town. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need some place I can think. Not here.
Sounds like Bass would really fail
Yeah,
this
some
kid.
screens seem to... I noticed that.
I mean,
Is it okay
what am I
now?
supposed
Is
to
it
do
smooth?
tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
Or should I turn more down? It's smooth for me, but I notice it's not necessarily smooth for you. I see, Fugari. Yeah. I can see how that could work. Looks pretty okay. It should be solid 60, but if it's not, then I think we'll rather have like a lower quality in the graphic settings than you know, stuttery stream. Looks good too. Let me know the moment it's not, if it's not.
You ever consider journalism? You have a mind for investigation.
Everyone in this town should be
Isn't
a
it kind of
journalist.
dying?
Yeah, that's what makes it beautiful. Fighting to bring people truth in a world that doesn't care about it.
Kind of sounds like you really want to be a journalist. Look, I don't know if you're trying to make me stay, or make me into you, or my father. You're just telling me what I want to hear, or what you think I want to hear.
She's not having any of my things.
I just want the truth, for once, from someone. I'm wasting my time here with you.
Bug.
Don't touch me! I'm sick of you, I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going, and you can't stop me.
Sam, we have to do something.
Looks like
She just
Nikki
wants
Loda.
honesty. She doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that.
Really?
I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child. Do you want her to start looking for the people who killed her father by herself?
No.
Do the responsible thing. Make her stay. It's for her own good.
How's she going to find them? Threaten to call Kathy? Tell the truth about Nick. Yes, we can. I think he's being good with like relationship advice, but with this kid I feel like I always disagree. It's like I think she doesn't deserve to be treated as a small child anymore. I think, well, it's not like she's proven it, but she's shown at least that she is ready for more serious things.
You were right, Bug. Your father didn't die in that crash. Someone killed him and covered it up, made it look like an accident. Now, I don't know who did it yet or why. That's why I came here. that was maybe too much, Sam. She's a kid.
Well, she's
I
gonna
was right.
find out anyway. Better from me
You
than
were
from
right.
someone else.
I need you to not tell anyone, though.
I won't. I won't tell anyone. Not even my
And I
mom.
need you to stay at home.
I will. I'm gonna go home right now. Thank you, Sam.
See, it was the truth, and it got our goal done. We needed her to stay at home.
I don't know if that was a good idea. Me neither. But hey, it worked. Now that I've kept your daughter from skipping town, let's see if you've kept anything hidden out here, Nick.
Alright, we got pictures on the wall. Nick with hunter friends. They were hunting deer, okay. Graduation picture?
Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too.
Oh. First I didn't realize it was like a very old picture. 'Cause they look exactly the same. Random postcards, seemingly. Drawing. Is that the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland? Looks kinda high, too.
Joan always liked bugs.
I have never liked bugs. Hunting trophy, not something Nick would have done back then. Why? Fishing rods.
This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate.
Sus. Locker has everything Nick wanted to keep away from Joan.
Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach. Don't see the keys. It was probably too obvious a spot.
He didn't even try. Okay, we need a key. We need a key before we try that door. Tableware. Cleaned in the last few weeks. Nick came here recently. We like weird looking bugs, but not in the house. Possible hiding spot.
No keys. It's also not the best place if you wanted him to stay hidden.
I like the drawing on the wall. Yeah, when bugs are like pretty and colorful, then they're nice, but I don't really... Like, I had enough once I was a kid. Maybe I've told this before, I'm not sure. I was a kid and I was at my aunt's place. Evolution of Joan.
Man, Bugs certainly grew up faster than I realized.
And they had like a very small pond in like a rocky hole, rocky dip. And they would, like every now and then, they would empty the pond and, you know, clean the rocks so that it would like stay nice and clear with the water. And so one year when they emptied it, there was like some random like mud at the bottom that when you look close at it, it was like filled with mostly, I guess, also like unborn bugs, or like, for example, what is it? Bug inspired dragonfly babies, you know, who are still developing in the water and stuff like that. It was full of them. Even those like black little beetles. And oh my god. There was also not one, but I think 2 or 3 queens of those black beetles, and they were this big. I'm not sure if it looks big, but in Finnish scale, this is big. And me and my relative well, okay, I'll say cousins for the ease of it. Me and my cousins played with them. We would like try and train them, and like, oh my god. It was fun for a day or two, but I started having dreams about like there was like just bugs. I was basically sleeping in the bugs. My bed was the bugs, and since then I've had enough of bugs. I don't want. I want at least as possible to do with them.
Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
Like, they didn't do anything to us, they didn't bite, even though I guess they could have, but we were smart enough to not let them. You do weird shit as kid. Bugs are super cool as long as they're not where I am. Surprise childhood trauma.
He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it.
Yeah, we would like collect the bugs in this aquarium. We were extremely bored as well. I mean, I don't mind seeing bugs, but like... It's like, no thanks. Jones still loves tardigrade, man.
Tell a 3-year-old kid about tardigrade, man, and this is what happens.
Where would you hide a key? What's in this box? Fish ruler. Nick's record catches mark.
Now, this record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to beat mine.
Stretched his fish. Yeah, right? Still bitter about that, I see. I can sit on this box. Can I search it? Wait, this
Whoever
is
killed Nick,
nice and
I
chill.
probably know him. Grew up with them. Even if you don't know them, they know you.
Great.
Nick, Dennis, gone. A stone-cold killer walks the streets of Basswood.
When you think about it like that, it's pretty creepy.
Things like this can really make you feel isolated. Make you realize that at the end of the day, you're in this alone.
I hope it's not the kid. Tardigrades? Do we need to Google this now? We've had some big spiders inside recently, the kind you hear the crunch when you squish them. Okay, I don't know about the ones you hear a crunch, but is it like the same type of crunch if you like squish a like a wasp? I squished wasps before. It's like ugh. Microscopic water bugs are fun too. You remember a class trip to a pond and putting some of the pond water under a microscope? Oh yeah. Like a hard shell or something. I mostly just feel disgusted about having just killed something. But I definitely know what you mean. And we're back at the front. Where could he have hidden the... We could not look at the fishing... Wait, we can! Hi, Bubba.
Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
Well, Lock has over 1,000 combinations. Can't be brute forced. Oh, is it like a number lock?
Nick wasn't the type to remember passwords. He probably left himself a reminder.
Uh-huh. That's horrible. Oh, that's another possible hiding spot.
Nothing here. Probably too high and hard to get at anyway.
Just use bolt cutters, yeah. For both, for the fishing bag and this locker. You have to kill a bug. The most frightening thought to you is that it might not be 100% dead after squishing, and it might suffer unneededly. Oh, yeah. I get it. Oh, something in here? Oh, sneaky.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches.
It's a canvas bug. If he really wants to look inside, he could cut it open. Yeah. Oh yeah, but a bag. I realized when I read it that that's probably what you meant. It's true, but we're being very thoughtful. I suck at words lately. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, like, not too long ago, I was screaming at my mom. Well, not screaming. Well, I was screaming inside. Like, my mom had this... my mom had this, spider friend. Just a teeny tiny spider that was, like, on their table where they would read the newspapers. And Mom was like, "Oh, look at this!" Like she even gave it a name and everything. Like, here he is again, our little friend spider. And then it disappeared, and then 5 minutes later we saw it was on Mom, and I was like, "Well, he's on you now." And then she like took it off. It fell on the floor. It was still fine, but I said like, "No." It fell on the floor, and like my mom then tried to step on it. It's like, okay, let's kill it. And it didn't die. And it was like such a roller coaster going from like a friendly bug with a name to like killed but not really. You don't step on spoder, friends. Yeah, I was so confused of what was going on, and I felt terrible. Then I didn't know where it went. What happened to it? Journal article. I can't fucking read that. Oh. Oh boy. One small community looks out for those that fall through the cracks, by Anna Miller. Rest in peace, Boder. Hopefully the death was quick after all. I'm interviewing Tyler, a man of few words in his mid-20s and heavily tattooed, about the place he lives and why he's here. It's cold enough that I regret not bringing a second jacket. His hands, however, are not shaking because of the cold. This is his 7th relapse. On his 2nd relapse, he lost his girlfriend. On the 4th, his family. The one after that, he attempted to rob his parents' home, but was instead beaten nearly to death by his father. It's not like I wanted to hurt them. I just needed money, and I felt so bad that I thought I was dying. My parents' place was the only place I knew for sure there was some crap I could sell. Dad caught me. I tried to talk to him, but he whooped my ass. Beat me with a lamp. I don't blame him. I didn't fight back. I was too ashamed. I needed a whooping. I still need a whooping. Hope that's not how your mom treats all her friends. I hope so too. It's true. Friendship is a very flimsy concept, I guess so. Oh no. Lynette Branham, 52, with graying hair, looks on with compassionate eyes. Lynette is the one that owns the land and sets the rules. She is judge, jury, and executioner when it comes to deciding who stays and who goes. This place is called The Cove. When the local mine closed, a lot of people found themselves out of work, and some of them had no place to go. Drugs and crimes made them fall into the patterns desperate people often fall into, and Lynette found some of them camping out on her property. She let them stay as long as they follow 2 rules: no stealing and no fighting. Friendship with bugs tends to be a complicated, one-sided thing. Yeah. I've never seen a bug like me for who I really am. I think they all liked me for my blood type or something. Though she's had to kick a lot of people out over the years, it's not always permanent. In fact, she just let one of them back in. He does not want to be named, oh my god, but has a lot in common with Tyler. A bad relationship with his family, a mother with her own drug abuse issues, and a history of violent offenses. This young man explained to me why he came back. I can't make it out there. Everyone's hassling me, and I'm just trying not to hassle myself. He has trouble staying still and looks ready to kneel over at any moment, yet he's also got a depth to him that's striking. Was sober for half a year once. Can't remember the first time I drank. Broke into Ma's liquor cabinet when I was 5. Some people see this place and imagine the same old story of hillbillies in the mountains. Yet, that isn't what this place is. It's a community. They're all drifters lost in the flow of life, with nowhere else to go and a desire to be better. Lynette shakes her head as he finishes up. She'll let me stay, he says. I ask him how he knows. She'd have come over and told me to get out right then. He answers, it's true. Lynette lets him stay as long as he promises to try again. She has a lot of patience. You have to, she tells me after the young man goes to lie down. Everyone has their own way of dealing with pain. The path to mistakes comes in lots of forms, some of them pretty invisible, unless you look for it. We all stumble sometimes. Most people take a few tries to get back up after being knocked down. If someone isn't there to help them, they just fall back over. The Cove gives me hope. So, I guess people really got fucked up when the mines closed down. That was better than I expected. I mean, worse than I expected. I thought, you know, people were just having some trouble, but that sounds bad.
Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
So I've heard. There's bullets.
A prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it?
If I press grab, it doesn't mean that he's gonna eat them, right? Please don't eat
These are
random
pretty
drugs.
heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive. Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem.
A drug problem? I mean, she works at the pharmacy. What if she's, like, getting drugs from there? Calendar. Hello, Euro. How you doing? John. Biting into medicine, though. Ooh.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
D wants to... Okay, this thing says D wants to meet. But that clearly says D wants to talk. I don't know what to believe in now. hold on. Which day was it? April 2nd. I still don't know what day it is now, though, but... Remember, caterpillar. A few years ago, I visited a friend of mine who back then lived in Ohio, and we toured the Virginia and West Virginia area. Marvelous place, but the number of ghosts or almost completely abandoned mining towns you encounter on the route is staggering. So what happened? Did the mines just stop being productive? Whatever was mined, there was no more of it or something? Those are the Xbox colors, so that's kind of easy to remember. Caterpillar. That could be a password for something.
All right.
Bag.
I think I went through everything here.
I didn't look at the guns.
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns. But never at home, and always locked up.
Caterpillar. Basically, the mining business went under and visit the towns. That's kind of creepy. Oh. Oh, it's... Uh-huh.
Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around the shack.
So it's color-coded, too. Wait. Where was the caterpillar drawing? Red, green, blue, red, yellow. Never seen a lock like that? Me neither, at least in a game. I'm not sure if I've ever, like, maybe I've known that they exist, but... So it would be like, right, down, left, right, up. Right, down, left, right, up. Right, down, left, right, up.
Let's see what we have.
Bling! Looks are so stupid, but some people swear by them. So it's, yeah, it's a real thing. Aha. There's cash.
That's a lot of cash.
Ooh.
More than Nick could make in a decade.
All I see is a bunch of 100 bills. I hope he makes more in a decade. Oh my god. Harder to Jimmy, specifically.
Nick was gathering at the cove, and that's how he found his informant, Dee. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
So we have 3 options. One of them is the annoying beanie dude. Richard Steinfeld. Thank you for the bit. Richard. Early 30s. Twitchy even when sober. High-strung and obviously disliked by the Cove. Asked not to be named in Anna's article because of his father, who runs a shipping company. Smarter than he looks, or as dumb as he acts. Still hard to say, both. Still using? Yes. Who's the dealer? Tyler, Lynette, JR, Kayla, Dickie? Richard is Dickie, it's a nickname. Well, thank you. I mean, do you remember? Do you remember the Bill incident in Life is Strange? Is one of them Willow? I was like, who the fuck is Bill? I was very upset. Because I had no idea that William is Bill. Or what was the combination of the like, actual name and nickname? Was it even William and Bill? Is that a thing? I don't know. Yes, they have learned since then. To like point it out, like, hey, Dickie is the nickname of Richard. Yeah, thanks, Shroom. I remembered correctly. Maybe I've learned for once. It's like it upset me so bad that I now remember the thing. Dickie sold drugs to Tyler. Find out who his supplier is. Dickie sold drugs to Tyler. This is Tyler. Mid-20s, sees himself as the Cove's protector. Very defensive of Lynette. Tyler's interview with Anna was heartbreaking. He was bad off, so bad, in fact, that I was legitimately surprised to find him alive the next time I visited the Cove. He certainly wouldn't have been the first member of the group to be claimed by an OD in the middle of the night. Very aggressive. Been in and out of jail most of his life, usually for assault. Don't antagonize. Clean since the interview. Where did he get his drugs? Dickie. Keeps asking about Anna. Into cooking. Bob is short for Robert. I hate that. Can we stop giving people absolutely fucking random nicknames? Is like Robert is Rob. William is Will. What's with the B? Wait, does every nickname start with a B? Is that like Boo Boo, cute little Boo Boo name? So everything's like Bobbert is Bob and William is Bill. I'm sorry if those are your names, but like, oh, those are the only two. At least then I would have had some lead to go on. That you can replace the first letter with anything. JR interviewed by Anna but didn't make into the article. Late 30s, not personable, ex-minor. It's an actual possibility. I would slightly enjoy that. It would make it less horrible if that was the thing. JR has been living on the road, working wherever he can as a handyman, and when he came to Basswood, a miner. After the mine closed, he was arrested for drug possession. Staying at the Cove, now that he's out, didn't have anywhere else to go. Keeps to himself, trying to get clean, but it's an ongoing process. From the Midwest, Michigan, Took up smoking, trying to replace other habits with less bad ones. Hasn't worked. So just taking more bad habits. JR equals Justin Reynolds. Collects hubcaps. What's a hubcap? Has a Winchester in his truck. Used to living in his truck. Rolls his own cigarettes. Taught me how. Interesting. Still uses occasionally. Loves camo. There's Becky and Rebecca. Yeah. Becky and Rebecca makes sense to me. I don't know if it's just something that I've learned early on, so that I haven't questioned it. But at least I think it makes sense. Hi George, hubcap is the cover on a car type. Ah, I see. I know what that is now. Thank you. At least there's a B. So D. Richard is Dickie. Like here, when we're not in the read mode, we're gonna see like what's circled and stuff like that. I mean, Dickie was also the dude that knocked me out. But I don't think he saw it. I don't think Sam saw it. We saw it as a sort of like an audience. I'm gonna choose Dickie. If I can.
Richard, aka Dickie, aka D. Looks like I found who I was looking for. So that's what it was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant. Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, The Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
There was still some pills in a bag. Bess finally left. Did you find anything at the fish spot? Yes. Do you know where the Cove is? It's a little commune thing on the outskirts of town. I'm not big on outsiders. I need you to take me there. Let's go there. Okay. Also, thank you for the bit. I wanted to look at the drugs. let me have the drugs. Fine.
Bess barely asked about the break-in. She seemed more focused on your fight with Dennis.
I'm on top of the suspect list. Or at least I would be if I was her.
Bess said I should call her if I found you. She believes you're dangerous. You were right back at the Basswood jungle. I think we're on our own.
They'll try to arrest me now. We have to find Dickie. I can't let Joan down.
I'm sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What are
The
you
Cove is
two
a
doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. Explain everything. Show them. That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful place. A sort of commune. Lynette, who runs it, she lets anyone in who follows her rules. No real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and you'll need to be extra careful. Some of them used to work at the mine. So, how How should we handle finding Dickie?
You and I are gonna figure something out together. Don't worry. Or worry a little. Just not a ton.
Oh, trust me. I'm worried a ton. Just not a shit ton.
Well, that's something.
We just need to be careful. And look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful about the lion's den. You have... That's enough!
What's enough?
Enough of a plan. I think we have enough of a plan.
Do we? I just get so angry that someone did this. Killed my friends, invaded my home. It's the worst
I was
feeling.
being very
Like
rude.
part of my soul has
I mean,
been
in her
stolen.
perspective.
We need to find out who did this.
She's
I need
being
to
very
take back
chill.
from them what they took. I need to find some small piece of feeling safe again. If that even makes any sense.
That's enough. Hi, Chris. Yeah, imaginary friend, please. I can handle this.
It's the knowing they might get away with it. The lie they made up being seen as true that just burns a hole right through me.
Yeah, you're right. I think. Then I think something else 10 seconds later.
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning up dead.
Fuck
You're
up.
That's not fair. Shut up.
Sam!
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
Don't take all of this out on me.
So you're just gonna keep telling me off? Disregard my advice?
I don't like this.
Well, if you think you know better, Sam, no reason for me to linger.
Yeah, bye.
Enjoy your little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Here. This is the cove.
Huh?
Get your head on straight. The cove. We're here.
Right. Right.
I just wanted to hear what she had to say. And I think that kinda made me be rude to her by accident.
Sam, you sure you want to keep going?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're sure? You can rest in the car while I ask around.
I'll manage. Don't worry about me.
My imaginary friend is being rude sometimes.
Who the hell are you? Anna, what are you doing here?
Tyler, you look healthy.
You ain't the only one surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc?
A sweater. Ugh. Yeah, looks good.
I'm Sam.
Was I talking to you?
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for
He
him, I'd
seems
have thrown
nice.
his ass out already. So what are you two here for?
I'm scared to say anything. He might not be asking me. Oh yeah.
It's a long story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What'd he do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, I
You have
know.
a sweater like that in blue. It looks nice.
Is he always like this?
Hi, Cherry. How you
Ah.
doing?
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
Wow.
Looks like it was finished recently. Why a bear?
How does it look like that? You're sad it's Monday. Soon it'll be a new Friday. Monday is hump day. That's nice. Yeah, why not? There's like a tiny bear and there was a fox. Like, it doesn't... They're just animals. I like the owl. Look at that. Unknown woman. Let's not bother her. I don't really want to go snooping around her tent either. One of the few benefits of working weekends is you don't have to work Mondays. That's a good way to look at it. Oh no! Here's Lynette. I'm assuming.
She fits right in. Anna always fits right in.
Anna fits right in some like junkie village? Okay. Oh, that's what hump day means. My bad. Feels like a Wednesday. Yeah. I see what you mean now. We got barbecue. Hump day is the middle of the work week. Maybe I learned that now. Can I swing on this, please? I wish this game had photo mode. Does it though? Guess not. Feed elf sausages. You're gonna make it the top 10 command. How you doing, Spoder? Organized community, picnic table. Oh man, look at this. This is an awesome place though. It's all downhill after Wednesday at lunchtime. Is it? Doesn't the climb just get harder? But still, I need to find energy. I'm doing alright. Hopefully it'll be a downhill for me. I don't want to work any harder than I have been today.
Tyler set himself up nicely.
Monday after waking up. Yeah, this game's so pretty. And I even turned down the settings because it was lagging.
A guy who wants everyone to know he's ready for a fight. Tyler, right?
Jackass, right?
Some people call me that, yeah.
Huh. I'll bet.
Just tell me where Dickie is and I'll leave.
Either that or you'll leave when I break your face. Look, Anna's a friend. She spent some time down here with us to do that interview thing. Told my story, did good by me. By us. And that guy that came after her, Nick, he's solid. Came down here 3 or 4 times. Taught me a great recipe for bass. But you're just some asshole. Dickie's one of ours. Don't think you're getting anywhere near his trailer. So beat it before I break your knees.
So Dickie is in one of the trailers. That narrows down my search. I need more info to figure out where Dickie is.
I like how the default assumption is that everyone's an asshole unless they until they prove otherwise. You're watching 160p so you can't even tell? Do you believe us when we tell you it's pretty? You like the hoodie? His or mine? Break his everything. I'm not sure I want to get into a fight. Man. Hello, man. bucket of sand.
Makeshift ashtray. Probably keeps down on fire risks.
Here we don't call 911. He also seems to like camo. So Dickie is in one of the trailers. There's not many trailers in here. I bet he's in here. Oh, there's more. Possible hideout.
Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts.
Every second counts, and I'm just wondering about. Oh, there's another. Oh, yes, shit, there's more.
Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts.
Is there anyone else I can talk to? I don't want to talk to Tyler anymore. Like, please? Hello? Oh!
She looks like she's used to fending for herself.
Watch
Why
it.
did that scare me?
The place is full of wood shavings.
Why do you have an open flame?
I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Fair enough.
I'm Kayla. What do you want?
Wow, she's got double face.
I'm looking for a guy named Dickie.
Don't know where he is and don't care. He might be off with his stupid quad bike thing for all I know.
Quad bike thing?
Loud, goes off-road, has 4 wheels, makes you look like an asshole. Occasionally leaks gasoline and would have burned down the whole camp.
Huh.
Tyler didn't save his sorry ass with his fire extinguisher.
Well, I'll see you around.
I don't feel like you have to.
Okay, bye. Samuel, this is Bess. I'm trying to reach you regarding Dennis Gardner. Witnesses say you had a fight last night, and you were looking for him all morning. We need to ask a few questions. Come down to the station as soon as you can. I love when the chief police texts you.
The clock's ticking. Cops will start looking for me soon. Dickie must have one of those off-road quads. He could still be here right now. I'm getting there. Just need a bit more info to close in on Dickie. Now that's a man that wants to be left alone.
And we're gonna talk to him.
What's up? You a friend of Kayla's or something? Name's JR.
Well, he's the most friendly of them all.
Wait. You're that fucking reporter.
But hold on.
I was.
Fucking up everyone's lives. That's a real talent.
Former miner.
Get the fuck out of my face.
I'm just looking for Dickie.
And you think I'll snitch? Get the fuck out of here. You keep bothering me, and I'm gonna stop being nice.
You keep looking at your phone. It's a... I think it's a real phone sound they got there. Is there anyone else? Oh, that was the lady that Anna's talking to.
She definitely has the air of someone who's in charge.
And it was going well. It's just, I don't know, hard.
It doesn't get easier.
Oh, this is Sam. He's a friend.
We used to date.
Why'd you say that?
That much is painfully obvious.
Is it?
Yeah, it kind of is.
I'm Lynette. What are you here for, Sam?
I read the article Anna wrote about you and this place.
Wait, you read it? When?
Nick's Fishing Shack.
Oh,
You never have any trouble with anyone. No one takes advantage?
As long as they can follow a few simple rules. Even if Dickie lives on the fringe of our community, he is one of us. All he wants is to be left alone.
She
I
mentioned
would
Dickie
think
straight
you
away,
of all
even
people would
without me
understand.
mentioning him. Completely unrequested info.
What led you to create this community?
I found there were
Let's
souls
do a
in
chit
need of
chat
help
before
after the
we
mine closed.
Tried to milk the
The
info.
world is a cruel place. We all need a touch of kindness in our lives.
You're definitely that, Lynette.
Thank you, my dear. But don't sell yourself short. Your article brought Kayla here, and even some generous donations have come in.
Kayla,
Did you get your
too?
answer, Sam?
It'll do. Tyler said Nick came here before. What did he want?
He took an interest in my people. He wanted to know their stories.
Such as...
Sam.
Well, the long, sad stories most people do not want to hear. We all stumble during our lives. Knowing how we fall and how some make it out can provide guidance for the future. Don't you think?
What about opioids? Did he say anything about that?
There are no drugs here, Samuel. To stay, you must remain clean.
I'll go now. Thanks for indulging me.
Naturally.
So Dickie lives here, but his place should be isolated from the others. I know enough to make an educated guess. Dickie's gotta be in one of these places.
Well, they're all kind of isolated. There's this one up on the little hill. Then there's this one that's got the bush and the lake kind of separating it. There's that one. Oh my god.
I need to find out where Dickie's hiding. He's here somewhere.
How am I supposed to know which one? They're all a bit isolated. Does this mean like this trailer here? I thought this is Taylor's. Good evening, Joda. How you doing? Oh, there's a quad bike over there, isn't it? I'm gonna save this one.
There's a quad, but Dickie's supposed to be in a trailer.
Ah, that's not it. Okay. Well, there's another quad. I didn't see that before.
Quad. Isolated. Someone lives here. That's where Dickie's hiding. Time to pay him a visit.
I only know you by reputation, and what I know I don't like. You don't get to just gallivant around here however you damn well please. So back the hell off, or I will fuck you up.
Fuck you up.
Hey, I don't want any trouble, just... sorry.
I should kick your ass out of principle.
Hey, man, this guy ain't worth it. Just forget him. But if he doesn't get the message soon, I'll help you work him over.
Got it. Got it.
I think we need
I'm gonna
to
get
sneak
past
around.
these two if I want to reach Dickie. I need to get them to look away from his trailer. Around Kayla's tent is the most efficient spot for a distraction. It's at the opposite end of the camp. They'd have their backs turned to me.
There
I
was
still need
open
a place
fire.
to hide. They'd suspect me right away. Cabin stands right in the middle of the camp, far enough from everyone for them to not notice me. Close enough to reach Dickie before they come back. It'd be my best shot. I have a plan. All that remains is to figure out the details.
Yeah, we don't call 911. Wait, he's got some master plan and I'm confused.
They seem pretty proud of this place. Not what I was expecting.
Someone's about to get a good old beating. Yeah, if I fail this now, I'm gonna... I'm gonna get my ass whooped.
Bucket. Nothing useful, but there's enough room to hide in here.
Let's do the Dead by Daylight thing.
If they're in a panic, they might not see me hiding under this.
I'd rather not hide under there, please.
It's deep enough. Could squeeze in here.
Either this or the locker. Seems good.
She looks like she's used to fending for herself.
And there was this area. The Promethean tradition, pre-Socratic philosophy.
Pre-Socratic philosophy. Dog-eared and well-read.
Don't lose her bookmark, though.
Kayla and her family, I'm assuming. Wonder how long it's been since she saw him.
I guess it's okay to sneak in. When tools rough but functional, crafting bench used to work wood, looks professional. She seems serious about it.
With all the flammable lacquer and varnish, this thing catching fire is sure to divert attention.
No, don't
It's not
burn
a
her
way someone
work.
should get hurt, but there will be lots of chaos. I just need to work out the exact details.
We're a terrible person! What? Are you serious that we're gonna burn this?
The statue will be collateral damage once the fire spreads. No other option.
No other option. What a genius.
It won't take long for the fire to reach those, and when it does, they'll go up in flames in a second. Need to account for that. These shavings would be perfect kindling. If I lit the wood shavings, the varnish on the statue would catch fire. Varnish. Can's empty. Probably used on that statue. Very flammable stuff. I can get the fire going, but it won't do any good if they put it out right away. I need to check for ways they could put it out. The fire needs to burn long enough to distract, but small enough to be manageable. Don't want to see the whole place go up in flames.
We don't call 911 around here. So if it burns, it's gonna burn. No one's coming to save us. Water? Yeah, it says water right there. It goes in here. Okay. We don't see where it goes. Hunting knife? Letter. Yo, this is not a good idea. Dear Mr. Reynolds, I regret to inform you that West Virginia Coal, Inc. filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy 3 days ago, following a series of expensive lawsuits and fines that have brought about an untenable financial situation. Consequently, your current position will be laid off and all company operations will cease by the end of the week. All back pay and paid sick leave will be properly paid out. Insurance claims will continue actively through until the end of the month, but will then cease. Morton Hendricks, HR Director, New Virginia Coal Inc. Those types are always interesting. Mostly about firearms and erotica. Nice. Mining helmet, kept it after the mine closed down. Bucket of sand.
Not a concern. Sand is effective against fire, but not that effective. No use. They won't let me anywhere near his trailer. I need a distraction.
I wasn't gonna go. Well, there's the whole goddamn lake. But they would need a bucket. Oh, here's a pump. What's this? I guess we're now looking at it. Oh, there's the water hose that a woman was operating.
If I sabotage Lynette's old hose, she'll have to find something else to put the fire out with.
We're terrible. How will we sabotage it? Like, are we going to cut it? Poke holes into it? Stuff something in it so that water doesn't come out?
I saw a fire extinguisher in here earlier. If Tyler gets it, the fire might not burn long enough for me to reach Dickie. If I hid Tyler's keys, it'd take him longer to get the fire extinguisher from his trunk. I've got everything I need, but I won't be able to do it by myself. I need Anna's help.
And she'll be fine with this, huh? No way this turns out badly. Everything's gonna be fine. Like, innocent little prank for good measures.
Hey, Anna. Can I have a quick sidebar?
Not sus at all. Like, 2 minutes later, a bear sets on
I
fire.
found him.
Where?
The goon squad won't let me near it.
Lynette isn't gonna be any better. They look after their own.
I can get there, but I'll need your help.
What exactly are you planning?
I need to create a distraction to get to Dickie. Setting the bear statue outside Kayla's tent on fire would work, but it's critical I wait for Anna to act first, or I won't have enough time. Then I can use a match to ignite the splinters and get the fire started. I'll have to get out of there before Lynette and Kayla can close in on me. After that, I'll hide in the cabin. Tyler and JR will leave to put the fire out. It'll give me a window of opportunity to run to Dickie's
Do I
trailer
have to
unnoticed.
repeat what's being planned here? Oh boy. Oh boy. Or maybe not in real time.
First step. The statue goes up in flames. This'll get everyone's attention.
Just in case I missed it. I was worried I'm gonna have to like time my actions correctly. Hide the van's keys. What should Anna do? First, I think hide the keys. And then break the hose.
Lynette will go for her hose. She's right next to it. Definitely a problem.
She's right next to it. I thought Anna is like gonna first do these things and then I'm gonna set it on fire. Wondering where to hide. It's like under the table is ridiculously on display. But then again, they might try to get something from these. The pantry might have water. At least the water barrel goes in there. I don't know what's in the locker or the clock. Maybe the... Let's hide in the... behind the curtain. When to come out? After JR lasts to help, once alone, when the fire blazes. Once alone? When are we gonna be alone? I think after JR, if he's the last one to go help. She's gonna be able to put it down. I think we need the break the water hose first. Okay, that seems to be working. Okay, let's see. Let's see, yellow. Okay.
If Anna breaks the hose, Lynette will look for a spare in the closet.
Hi, Alex. How you doing? So, when do we come out? JR is not the last to help, technically. So, once alone. Even after Lynette. Seems good.
That'll do it. No one will see me get to Dickie. I need to time everything carefully. I'll only get one shot.
Uh-oh. Please don't make me do this. Please can't play a
You'll
cutscene
have to
right
be
now.
cautious. I need you to sabotage the water hose. Unscrew the cap where it attaches so there's no pressure.
Okay, but why?
Do you trust me?
Yes.
Then trust me.
Ah. Here we go. Pyromania, woo! This is so awful.
Someone help! It's burning everything! Help! Something's wrong with the hose. I'm not getting any pressure.
I'll be right there. Just hold on.
Hurry! Hurry! My bear is burning! Kayla, calm down. It'll be okay. I worked so hard on it.
I feel so bad about this. He's just like, oh, girl. I'm disappointed that the last stream that you tried to get into underwriting ignored you completely. Nord?
Oh, shit! Shit! What the hell?
I've been looking for you. We need to talk.
Oh, no, look. I'm real sorry I clocked you and shit.
Clock me? You were the one that broke into Anna's house.
Yeah.
You took something from Nick's computer. What was it? Where is it?
I didn't know what was gonna happen, man, I swear. I'm a nobody, all right? I'm just a guy trying to get by, that's all. I just want to take care of my moms and live life, man. And I've been trying to find a way out all my life. I just agreed to talk to him for just like a quote or something. I didn't know he was gonna put so much together. He was gonna pin us to the wall.
I don't have time. What did you steal?
His notes about his article, about the dealing and the drugs and names of dealers, and sellers, buyers, everything. I had to, or I was gonna be next. You gotta believe me.
Was Nick
What'd you
about
do
to
with them?
expose
Where
this
are they?
I don't
drug
have
dealing
them,
thing?
man. I left the stick at the dead drop up at Makeout Point. He'll pick it up soon, and then it's done. No proof, nothing.
Who's coming for it? Tell me who's coming for it.
My boss, Declan. His name is Declan.
Declan?
Yeah, the cop.
The
You know him,
D.
everyone knows him. Oh man, I'm totally fucked now. When he hears I snitched again, I'm fucking done. But how was I supposed to know Nick was gonna stir shit up?
Are you saying he's involved in Nick's death? Tell me.
Come on, just let me go. Please, I already told you everything. No, just let me go, all right? I really gotta leave town before he finds me. I'm begging you, man. Let me go. Let me go. Help! Anyone, help me!
Shut up!
Hey, asswipe!
I said let him go. Why didn't he?
Should've known. Damn firebug.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Come on.
You fucking coward! Someone give me my rifle!
I'm out of here. What's a little arson? They completely ignored you. Oh. I'm sorry that happened. Yeah, there's
Doesn't
some
make
drug
any
stuff
sense.
going on. You were right,
None of it
Alex.
does. Why would Declan do that? He was always a stand-up cop. Now he's a crime boss?
No time to think about it. Right now, we need to get to that
Wait,
dead
Declan?
drop. Nick probably gathered
The
enough
cop.
evidence to reveal what Declan was up to.
Was he
Our
Declan?
word against his won't cut it. That stick is the only way we'll take him down.
Or maybe you could just stay out of this?
Declan's trying to save his skin. If you go against him on that promontory, he'll be trapped in a corner. This isn't a game. This isn't a puzzle. And you're dealing with a man.
What happens if I
whose
listen
go-to
to him?
solutions to problems has been to kill them away.
Like,
remember
will
what
I
you
not
promised
be
Joe?
rude to Anna?
Anna will not be safe where you're going. You can't bring Nick back, but you can still save yourself and Anna.
No,
Breathe.
we need to bust this thing.
Focus. Think it through. Declan's already killed 2 people.
Sam, I know it's been a rough day, but you're freaking me out. Stop zoning out. We're just about there, and I need you to help me figure out our next steps.
Next steps? At a place where someone might put a bullet through your head.
Okay,
No, stop it.
I don't want to.
I'm not doing anything.
Other than trying to save your life, you're not thinking clearly.
Can we, like,
What are you
shush
looking
him
at?
without
You're
saying
focused on
anything
finding
out
the
loud?
facts and not focused on the very real dangers.
You need to focus on the road, not on whatever daydream you're lost in.
Just stop. You're the one that needs to stop.
Sam, you're going too
Oh,
fast. You need to
fuck.
stop.
Leave me alone. Stop it. Sam,
Sam,
stop.
there's a turret.
Stop.
Stop. Sam, stop. Stop. Stop the car.
We're not okay.
Sam, are you okay?
Was she-
You nearly got us killed.
I need a moment.
Take your moment, but make it quick. We're already at the promontory.
My stick.
We need to find that dead drop before Declan gets here.
Oh, damn.
We need to talk. Yes, Sam, it's time. What's happening? Sam, I can't.
My mind palace.
Where are you going? Get back here. I'm trying, but it's not working. No!
Yo,
Losing control of my own mind. Where are you?
I mean, we kind of hoped for
Can you
that.
hear me?
That he would just fuck off. But I'm not
you
sure that's a
even hear
good thing
me?
either, what happened right now.
Fine. I'll come to you.
Exit sign, that's good. Am I exiting my own mind? Will I be out of my mind if I do this?
Like this. Okay, do not freak out. You've been through this before.
Just keep leaving.
Ugh, I'm back in the same room again.
What about this exit? Okay.
Stick to the fundamentals. Breathe. Focus. You can make it out.
Oh no, is this one
It
a
still
maze?
keeps going. It feels like I'm trapped in a maze.
I mean, if we just
Question is,
hug
where does
a
it
wall.
lead? There you are. You and I need to talk. What? What's happening?
Him! Him!
Remember the facts,
Way.
Sam. That's how you'll get through this.
Way! Next pickup. Wow, my mind is actually... Why is it like code? Don't tell me I'm some AI. Was there code in my mind? I'm not sure I like that.
Losing control of my own mind again. I'm almost making it a habit.
Did I just loop somehow?
At least I'm not being chased this time. Right?
This time, right, yeah, that was the horrible door thing. Well, being chased by someone. Oh, I found an exit door.
Wonder what's in store for me now.
Exit doors. This one looks especially shattered. It's not that one. Oh, but I have less doors now.
And I'm back to square one.
Okay. Interesting. So that's right. What if I go through the same one again? Better? I keep going through the same one. Maybe I'll get out eventually.
Always tackle a problem head on. Of course.
I just guessed that though. I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out. Try the door. It probably is covered in your own mind. How good are you with numbers?
There's no running away from it.
I am okay with numbers. Are you talking about the code? It's like computer code, you know?
When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. We were the only one who started asking questions.
Not that much numbers, I guess. Yeah, luckily we don't need to read that. We don't need to figure out the code, but I'm just surprised that there is code. I think this is a dead end. See again. What? Back shots? No chance. Dennis. How about this way? Well, yeah, he got shot, so I think this is correct. Not beaten up. I think that was the journalist. What was his name?
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break.
This reminds me of Life is Strange, that dark
No one in this town does.
stealth maze. Sort of the same thing, like trapped in your mind trying to figure it out. Oh, red light is that exit? No, it's jukebox. I kind of like the music. I don't want to switch off, but let's see what happens.
Don't need that right now.
Okay, it was just switch off. The stronger a person's mind is, the more code there is. Interesting idea. Never thought any organic being would have computer code in it. 11 o'clock way, 7 o'clock way, 8 o'clock way. I don't remember. House break-in. Prob wake. Oh, well, probably late then. I'm not sure 11 o'clock is late enough, but... Let's try... Not 7 o'clock. Did I say 7 or 11? I don't know anymore.
You know, Meg and I had moved in together. Started to get serious.
They both deserve to be happy.
I love how the toothbrushes are so giant. Oh. We're out of the maze, I guess.
Is that?
What is that? A turtle? Why is there a turtle here? Floating. Oh, it's Joanne. Why was it a turtle? Turtle's not even a bug.
Your mother told me what happened. I know she's always pushing you to make friends.
Yeah.
Well, she's just afraid you'll end up alone. She
Who's
doesn't
this?
want you to be unhappy.
Is she happy?
Not always. I'm not always happy either. Being happy isn't everything.
Who's this?
I'd say it's more important to find out who you want to be than to be happy. Here, I brought you something.
It's so clear. I can see it all at once.
That's what gives it strength. It has nothing to hide. It can see itself for what it really is. And that lets it see everything. It's not a flaw. It's a gift. Like a superpower, you know? When the world is a storm, you stand calm at the center.
Turtle power.
No. I need to have a real talk with myself. Where are you?
I don't think you can want to be happy. It's like being happy is not something you drive for. That's not how things work.
Follow me!
You either are or you aren't. You can be changed, of course.
What? Which one are you? Sam!
I think it was this one.
Sam!
The
Where are
original.
you?
Uh-oh.
Follow me!
What?
You and me, Sam, we can do this. Sam, come with me!
What?
Sam, come with me!
Okay. This is so weird.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring.
Quick, toss the ring. Make a joke. If you don't manage to save face, it's over. Listen to her. Sometimes there's not a right thing to say.
Can't we just not?
Tell her you want this. Be forward. She'll reconsider. If you don't, it's over.
Do I have to choose from each memory? I think. Wait, what did you say?
Tell her you want this. Be forward. She'll reconsider. If you don't, it's over.
That's you? Is this what I want to say? Like me, the player? Or what actually happened? I think this might have happened.
Listen to her. Sometimes there's not a right thing to say.
I have no idea. I'm gonna choose this one.
You don't want to marry me. And what makes you so great?
Wait, no, this is
What
not
makes
at
you
all
think
what
you
I
can turn me
meant.
down?
Oh, Sam. It's not like that.
This
You
is
know
not at
that.
all what I meant. That is not at all how I thought it would go if I chose that. Okay. I mean, listen to this.
Tell her you want this. Be forward. She'll reconsider. If you don't, it's over.
I thought I would be just like, I really want to marry you though. You're the love of my life. It would mean so much to me. Like, that's what I thought we would say. Okay, then it's definitely this one. Okay, that was like super duper aggressive.
That's what we were supposed to do. I'm sorry. I just wanted to fix things.
Sam, did you really think doing something neither of us wanted would fix anything?
I didn't know I didn't want it either. Why would I? Okay. Why would I do it if I don't want it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Joanne. How do we do with Joanne then?
Don't leave, Muley. I don't have a lot of friends. No one at school talks to me, and you promised.
I don't know why she calls me Muley.
Promise her that you'll be back. She'll like that.
That's probably what happened.
Apologize. She's a kid, Sam. She wouldn't get it. Just say you're really sorry. Explain yourself to her. Or try to. As best you can. She deserves that. It's not you, Bug. It's this town. It's Anna. It hurts and I can't stay.
None of that is my fault.
I know, but I still have to go.
It's not fair. I understand, but it's not fair. I guess you finally win for once.
Wow, first try.
You're leaving town just like that.
Nick.
Not even an explanation for an old friend.
He cares. Tell him how much you hurt. Apologize. He wants to know it's not his fault. Maybe tell him you'll call. Tell him the reasons. Give him a few and he'll be fine.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Apologize. He wants to know it's not his fault. Maybe tell him you'll call.
He wants to know it's not his fault.
He cares. Tell him how much you hurt.
I don't think it was at all his fault. Maybe he does need to hear that.
I'm sorry, I have to go. It's not because of you, though. It's me. I just don't want to go into it right now. Don't worry, we'll stay in touch.
We didn't.
No, we won't.
Guess that was true. We didn't, it was a lie.
Everyone in town hates me. I think Anna hates me. I think I hate me. I have to get away from this place or I'm gonna die here. Inside at least.
I get it. Just know I've always got your back, no matter where you go.
Aw, why didn't we stay in touch?
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your son.
I know the real
What?
you is here. The rest are just illusions. I have to focus.
What? He's your son. What? Who's my son? You. 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 What? What? I get to choose multiple? They're all me then.
There's only one of you. I can't just choose them all. Think. Focus.
Okay. What if I think it's him then? This is too deep. I don't get it. Yeah, I can't choose them all. Who are you to tell me? What? Can he have an illegitimate son? I have no idea. This is really confusing right now.
They just want to put useless labels on him.
It was... Oh, the reflection is different. It's the reflection like the others. That one looks to be correct. just gonna keep trying them. Because I don't really understand this part. Don't tell me, but does any one of you understand what the heck is going on? Only yes or no, and like, don't tell me yet.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your son.
I said this conversation was over.
He's not having a good time at school. He has trouble socializing.
He's your son.
He's having some trouble making friends, that's all.
He's always talking to himself, to his imaginary friend.
I had one at his age.
If you had real friends, he talks to himself more than he talks to other people. You should consider what the one teacher mentioned.
He doesn't need remedial classes. They just want to put
What the heck is going on?
Remedial. Programs meant to help him with his social skills. It could be good for him.
But my son is not going to be in some dunce class.
What?
You were there when no one else was. And you've been there every step I've taken since.
No. Thanks, Ultrina. I don't feel so bad anymore. That was like Joan, but I think it was also me. And maybe my twin brother, who's my imaginary friend. What am I seeing?
I'm ready.
Do I see myself in Joan? Or why did they look so similar? Wait, what did you just miss? Fugari, I can't even explain. I'm also confused myself. I have absolutely no idea what just happened. Whoa, we're who's the dude in the Bible who splits the ocean? Where it's happening. You finished the game yesterday and that part confused you as well. It would be nice to understand. Moses, thank you. Yeah, Moses things are happening. We're rising from the bottom of the ocean, but we're dry. It's just a hole in the middle of the sea. Yep. Can one escape their own mind, though?
Hey. Hey.
What up?
It's been a long road. I think it was always coming here. You know? You've opened yourself up a lot more than I expected. Especially to Joan and Anna. You're finally back on the right path? I believe some of the credit is mine.
Maybe a little. So they had a son, I guess he ran away. Who had a son, Alex? Yeah.
I'm doing my best with what I have. It's been a bumpy ride, but you showed promise, and that's good enough for me. I'm sure if we keep at it, we'll make a fine and upstanding citizen of you yet.
You think now that the kid was young Sam? Yeah, the kid that we saw for a few seconds. That looked like Joan. Yeah, I also think that it was young Sam. Not sure if we had a brother or if it's always been my imaginary friend.
You always make it sound like you care, but all you want is to change me. We keep hitting the same wall over and over again. The two halves of your world, they just don't mix. There's Sam, the well-adjusted human, and there's Sam, the depressed, truth-obsessed misanthrope, who doesn't realize objective reality is a subjective myth. I'll tell you what the truth is. To be happy, sometimes you need to focus on people and not things.
Was confused because he looked like Joan. Yeah. I understand why. I'm a bit worried, Altrina, because you finished the game, so you know more than me. I'm scared to go down the discussion road. I'll be happy to, though, when I finish myself. That's not things. I don't know if I can do that. I've made up my mind.
You make it sound so easy. I'm not sure I'm ready to let it go. It'll take a lot of work, but we can get you there. No one can enjoy life when they've got the weight of the world on their shoulders. What about the world? Everything has a price. Look, you've been helping me for a long time. Even today, without you, I would still be lost in my own head, in my own panic. Well, technically, that's kind of the case right now. Still, I'll take the compliment. But we both know I can't be split in two directions. I have to pick a track. Go along with me. Be a part of society. Be happy. Let things go. Accept the expectations of others. Stop pretending you're someone else. Or keep looking for a truth that may not exist and leave everyone else behind. But seeing the world for what it is, being able to make a difference, no matter the consequences. It's time. Two roads, and you can only take one.
Wow, the game was real choppy right there. I'm gonna read chat before I comment on this. Appreciate that, Altrina. Back to Persia, anything remotely spoilery. Welcome back, Jimmy. I think we're good. Well, I'm surprised that choosing him is the opposite of choosing the Mind Palace. I thought he represented the Mind Palace. This feels like a final decision, but we're not even done here. What will this mean? Like, I want to investigate this murder case. But I guess this is more about Thank you for the bit. I guess this is more about how Sam's life is going to move forward from now on. Do you think that by choosing him, Sam would be happier if it's like a true decision that it's not like we're gonna miss the Mind Palace? If we're gonna forget about the Mind Palace ever even existed, then I think it's obvious. Guess it's more about Sam has been a real big fan of the Mind Palace because for him it makes things make sense. He has to like organize things and places and details. So I think Mind Palace is like his comfort zone. But that has led him to be alone and miserable. So I hope I'm doing him a favor by choosing him. Wait, I want to see the other picture. Yeah, I don't want him to be just lost in his own mind forever. I want him to live.
I sacrificed so much effort just to make myself miserable. I've had enough. You just have to care more about the people around you and less about everything else. I know. I'm ready. It's not gonna be easy, but you and I, we're gonna get there together.
I'm confused, like I so want to think back to this moment. And hopefully understand better of what I just chose. Between logic or empathy? I guess simplified, yeah. Please tell me Anna is okay.
Anna probably went off after what Dickie left up here. You can't let her be out there alone. I know, but it needed to be taken care of. I concur. Hurry, Sam.
Where did Anna go?
No cell reception. If anything happens, we're on our own.
Didn't we drive off the road? Yeah.
What are you thinking, Sam? You can't just leave Anna here alone.
I walked like 2 meters. I had no idea I was facing the wrong way.
If Declan arrives, he's gonna see the car. He'll know someone is here.
Did not like that scene choice. Feels like a quick therapy session. Did not buy it. You're not wrong. So Sam blacked out and Anna just said screw it and left.
What are you thinking, Sam? You can't just leave Anna here alone.
Where is Anna? Oh, did he? Oh. I didn't see we were actually, we had arrived somewhere.
I should be careful.
Oh yeah, this is the lookout point where we were in the beginning. Okay, I recognize this now. I see. Is Anna here though? I don't see her. Oh my god. Oh, for a second I thought the whole village was on fire. I was like, did we do that with the bear? I think that's just like street lights. It was so orange and kind of misty that I thought it was smoke. Oh man. Oh man.
Finally pull yourself out of your daze long enough to join me. I was worried about you.
I know. I had a bit of a panic attack. I'm really sorry I put us in danger. That's over now. I'm in the here and now, 100%.
All right. Glad to have you. So I guess this could be all of this madness coming to a close, right? Hopefully in the good way. Maybe we can bring Nick and Dennis some justice. I'm ready to see it end.
You made the right choice, you think? I mean, I think so too, because I made the choice. The beginning of the game, you thought the imaginary friend was a therapist Tom is telling his story to. Maybe, in his own way, he was.
Anna, whatever happens, I'm really glad someone's here with me.
Sam,
I'm
we
trying
can
to
get all sappy once this is
practice
all over.
what we decided.
Now we need those files. I can't find them anywhere.
I mean, I've always tried to be nice with her because I wanted to fix things.
He didn't. We'll have to keep looking for it.
Then without him...
Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables.
Nice.
Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
So, what are we looking for?
The dead drop doesn't seem to be here. Too exposed.
Evidence. Right, some files or something.
This would be the classic choice, but no. Nothing.
Not in
A
the
precarious
trash.
path out into the dark. Not a bad metaphor for my life right now.
He's starting to think deep. The USB drive. Aha, yeah, okay. Would make sense. That mind part just like fogged my brain.
Rotten food. Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie.
I forgot about everything.
Nowhere to hide a USB stick here.
Okay, confirmed. Wait, I see it right there.
Found it.
You did? Let me see. With this, we'll be able to put Declan behind bars and clear your name. Come on.
It made the noise.
Hold it there, boss.
I didn't spot that.
Declan.
Yeah, Declan was
Now,
this
you
cop
two
dude
just relax.
with a mole on
We're
the
here for
eye.
the same reason. Now all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
You... How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake? You drank with his friends.
Yeah, it was harder than you think.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Tell me what happened with Nick. Why did you kill him?
Same thing that happened to you. He saw an opening and jumped in it. He started asking questions, never actually thought he'd find
They're
answers.
all freaking journalists.
But he did. And then he kept playing with fire, so he
Everyone.
got burned.
So that's it. You killed him because he did his job.
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool
Your
Dennis.
second guess.
All I wanted was to see
The
how much he
serial
knew and get him
killer.
to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't
Not
have
bad,
to end the
not
same
bad.
way this time. There's always another option.
The hugger might
Almost
still have
sounds
something
like
to do
you
with
wising
it.
up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
You were one of Basswood's best. People counted on you.
Don't even try to give me that. I've given enough to those two-faced hypocrites. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. But as soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
So you're gonna just keep killing people?
Anna's gonna try something. Declan, listen to me. Think about what you're doing.
Let's try to
Is
help
this what
Anna
you
here.
want? You killed Nick. You killed Dennis. You're running the drug ring in Basswood.
If only you could have left it at that. But you had to poke around again.
Am I going to die?
Now I have 2 witnesses to deal with, thanks to you.
This is bad. Be careful. Every word will count from now on. You have to lower his guard long enough for you and Anna to gain the upper hand. It's gonna be hard, but remember, I'm with you. Every word of the way.
Tell me exactly why I shouldn't kill both of you right here.
It's not who you are, it's not in your interest. Is that too much telling him, like, telling him who he is? It's a bit strange, but I really appreciate describing. I don't know if I did that well enough. It was so weird. It was so weird. It's not who you're, like, that's a stupid thing to say. We don't know him. The only thing that's 100% true is, for sure.
We are not your enemies, Declan. We wanted the truth, and we have it. Doesn't mean we intend to use it. We could all forget about this.
Yeah, 2 journalists won't use
Yeah,
the
that's
evidence
kinda
they found? Won't tell anyone?
It'd be easier to let us go. We'll both stay quiet.
Well, that I can actually believe. Look, I don't want to do this, but I promise. It ain't personal.
Don't delude yourself. Nothing is more personal than this. And you won't do it.
What makes you think that? Seen into my soul?
You have to tell him exactly what he wants to hear. You and me, we can do this.
What does he want to hear? Dicky will rat you out. Our murders won't go unnoticed. You don't have to kill us. It's true, what he wants to hear. That kind of confuses me, but our murders won't go unnoticed. Like, someone's gonna come digging and probably, maybe, bust him. I don't know if that's what he wants to hear, though.
3 people gunned down the same day is bound to attract attention. You're a cop, Declan. You know the next strangers in town will be the feds.
I could make you disappear. Ditch your corpses somewhere. No one would know.
Come on, Declan. We talked to people, followed leads. And if we just go missing, Walter, Bess, people who know us will ask questions.
You seem to think you could just walk away. Go ahead.
Hopefully
Tell
not
me
bad.
how that happens.
By our silence. Turn yourself in or take the evidence and... I think he would want to maybe here take the evidence and go. Like, maybe we give it to him, but then, like, do something more. We're not gonna let him get away with it. At least I hope that's what this choice means.
Take the proof Dickie stole and let us go. We won't tell anyone. You know where our family and friends live, after all.
And that would be enough to keep you from talking. Why should I trust you? You're you. You care about
Well, we don't have any
stories, not
evidence
people.
if you have it.
You published that article and sank the whole town, leaving saps like me to clean it up. If I let you go, who's to say it won't be the same thing all over again?
I won't make the same mistake. I want to live. We're both pragmatic. I'm not gonna tell him what he is. I want to live. Yeah. That's probably also very believable. But I also like I won't make the same mistake. kind of been there, done that. Even though we shouldn't consider it a mistake, but maybe he will believe us. This is more primal, so I'm gonna go with this.
Because if I talked, I know you'd be coming after me. I'm not suicidal.
You're only saying that because I'm pointing a gun at you.
Anna's going for it.
Killing you's more trouble than it's worth. You're right about that. So how about you just hand over the evidence, Anna? Nice and easy.
This is so intense. Anna's going for something. Okay,
It all comes down to this, Sam.
He has the
Anna's
USB.
about to jump him. Keep his attention on you.
Okay. You won't regret it. This is better for everyone. Anna, get it! I don't think we should reveal what we're doing. I don't think it matters what we say if we don't say B.
Trust me on this. I won't let you down.
We'll see about that, Sam. We'll see. No, you don't!
Anna!
No! Okay, Anna got shot, but she's still alive. Fuck. I'm getting my ass whooped. Wait, he has a second gun? Anna got him. No. No. Don't die.
Hello? A woman has been shot. I need an ambulance. Just hurry!
At least we got him off the cliff. And I get him. Yeah, true. It would get his attention.
Anna?
Damn.
Can you hear me? I need you to stay with me. I need you to...
Please, don't die. She can be revived. Throw a bag at her. Don't tell me I did this. Don't tell me it's another freaking funeral. We're going to the cemetery. Please tell me it's for Nick or someone.
This is one funeral I can't avoid.
No.
Sam, got a moment? I hope you know you've got my honest sympathies. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right? For now, I wanted to tell you, we found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. Dickie's statement also corroborates your testimony. No charges are going to be filed against you. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
She's worried about her re-election chances as sheriff. She's playing cleanup for the whole police force right now. Before you answer, just remember, it's always nice to have a police chief as a friend.
Him and his advice. Don't blame yourself, it can't happen again. You have a lot to answer for. Guess this is the friendliest.
It wasn't your fault. No one saw it coming.
I still would have trusted him with my life. He was serious, dedicated. Looking back, maybe obsessed.
It's a rot that grows deep under the floorboards. I didn't see it either.
What happened isn't on you.
Thanks, officer.
Bess, hon. I've known you too long for you to call me anything else. Anyway, I guess I've kept you long enough.
I call you that behind your back
I'll let
anyway.
you go now. Look after yourself, Sam.
Just remember, this funeral isn't about you, or even Anna. It's about everyone. Us mourners sharing catharsis. I could use some of that today. Listen. Empathize. Express yourself. Let them see she mattered to you. Don't be afraid, and you'll be fine.
What? Just like one person on each grave. What? Ethan, who are you, Ethan?
Hey, Ethan.
Sam, I'm not sure what to say. I know you and Anna were close.
Is this the drunk guy?
I'm sorry about what happened.
I appreciate that. Hey, I never apologized for
the
trashing the bar
bartender.
that night. I'm sorry.
I think.
Forget it. It's not the first brawl I've had in my bar. It won't be the last. So, you holding up all right?
I was hoping you were just there to make sure the cop was really dead. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I've been better. But it's one day at a time, I guess.
Well, sounds like you're on the right path. Listen, next time you're at the Haven, let me buy you a beer, all right?
I'll probably take you up on that.
We're making it about the people and... yeah. Like we promised ourselves we would. More beer sounds like a bad idea. Kinda.
It's been a rough week.
Yes, it has. Maybe the roughest I have ever seen. And I've lived almost twice as long as you.
He's completely lost faith in himself. First Nick, now Anna. And he's convinced he could have prevented Nick's death if he had only listened. He doesn't want to retire so much as he thinks he should retire. Walter, don't blame yourself for what happened. None of this was your fault. You can't let it get to you. And honestly,
Serial Hugger.
what would the Basswood Jungle be without its famous chief editor?
How did you... Is it that obvious? Well, I did think about retiring, yes. But maybe the ship still needs its captain. I could go for another journey. Thank you for the kind words, Sam. It means a lot, it really does. What about you? Did you have time to consider what comes next?
I'm not planning to stay in town. Nothing for me here anymore.
Hard to blame you. As for me, I may stay around a bit longer than I was expecting.
I don't think you'll ever leave, Walter.
Maybe I'm not ready to hang up my saddle just yet. Basswood is my town, the jungle is my home. And you'll always be welcome at both. After all, it might be time for you to settle down. Life is short and fleeting, like the sunset. If you pay attention, it can be beautiful. If you don't, it's gone before you even know it happened. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Make sure to look after yourself, Samuel.
Same to you.
I guess we're just patching everything up with everyone in town.
You're angry. You have every right to be.
I should press charges. You could have killed people.
I'm truly sorry for what happened. I was so obsessed with finding Dickie. I was out of line.
You were. But your actions also stopped a truly terrible man. Sam, do not lose yourself in obsession. It is a most dangerous place to be lost.
I was lost there for a time, but I think I found myself now.
So, was it worth it in the end?
Guess no. Because Anna died. You spotted the best character in the background. We're gonna get to talk to Tara.
God, I wish I had insisted she stay away. But it's too late now.
It is. But maybe she believed it had to be done. And was not one to stay back. I'm sorry for your loss, Sam.
Bug? I know how you feel. I miss her so much.
I wish I hadn't given Anna such a hard time before. She didn't want to be a stepmother, and well, I didn't want to be a stepdaughter. Now, I don't know. I'll never know if it could have been okay. I shouldn't have told you about my dad.
You had to tell someone. I'm just glad you trusted me.
I know, Muley. I always knew you'd listen. Even when I was mad at you.
I told you it was a mistake to indulge her back at the pub. Well, I officially admit that I was wrong, and now I can see why.
It just... If I hadn't said anything, this wouldn't have happened to Anna. But I was so mad about my dad. So mad that I couldn't even cry. Well, I couldn't until now. Until I finally knew what happened. And that makes me feel selfish. Like all of this happened because of me.
I think she looks weird because her face looks old even though she's tiny. Kind of curious to see the other outcomes now. Yeah, I'm very curious how differently things could have been. Probably I could have handled the cop scene so that Anna didn't die. I'm pretty sure that's an option, but what else could there be?
Come here.
So, it's not my fault?
Of course not. You didn't make Declan do those bad things.
But...
But nothing. It's not your fault.
Sam. Of course, she just walks off. I don't know how to reach that girl. It was hard before, but now she's completely shut me out.
She's still trying to make sense of all that's happened. She's been through a lot. Maybe Basswood just isn't the right place for her anymore.
You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave.
Kathy, I'm not here to judge. I just want to help.
I know. Sorry. I've just been dealing with so much lately. You've always managed to get Joan to talk to you. Any advice?
Now, Sam, we need to be really careful about this. Kathy's already on edge. Joan noticed her mom is overdoing the painkillers, but we can't just kick the door down and confront her directly.
So having your boyfriend play this and watch his choices he picks. Yeah. Yeah, I love watching other people play these types of games when I've already played them myself. But Joan isn't the problem. Joan is worried about you.
Kathy, Joan is distant because she feels you haven't been yourself lately. She told me at times it's like you don't see her.
It's nothing against her. I've just been working myself ragged, and I hurt my back, and...
She said it wasn't just that. She's noticed the pills.
It's the only way I can deal with my back, and it helps with other things.
Look, I can't imagine how hard it is to raise a child by yourself. But I don't want to see Joan grow apart from the last parent she has.
I didn't realize it got that bad. You're right. I need to get
You
help.
did kind of
Sam,
directly
could
confront her, though.
Could I count on you to help look after Joan every now and then? She needs the people she loves close to her right now.
Also, I feel like this cemetery is awful. It seems to be very laggy. I'm sorry about that.
I'd love to. I get along better with her than most adults.
I thought I could do this alone.
I'm here to help in any way I can.
Thank you. And if you ever need something, know your family. I need to talk to my daughter. Hey, I'm real sorry about Anna.
Yeah, why'd they have to put all the trees in here? Like, god damn, it's like... It's terrible. I so regret that I bought this on PC. It works fine, like, when you're just playing, I guess. But streaming this is awful. Like, I haven't had this much trouble streaming with my current rig ever before.
We are all grieving.
Time for you to step in. She needs to know that she's not alone.
Just leave them alone. Bye.
Christina, I know how you feel. I'll always have that hole in my heart where she used to be.
She's never coming into my shop again.
No, she won't, and it hurts. But you have to remember her for all the good moments you two shared. And you can bet that wherever she is, she misses your coffee.
Wow.
I'm sure she
She's
does.
the coffee house keeper.
Thank you,
and
Sam.
He's the pharmacist.
There's just been too many funerals lately.
Yes, there has, madam. Thank you. You have a way with words, young man.
I'm not sure if they're a couple, maybe, because they're standing together.
Misery loves company, Sam. You did well.
She's real shiny. She was crying, I think. So her face is wet. Oh my god, yes, they saved the best for last. Alright. Or... maybe I should save Joe last, because Joe was Anna's father. Maybe it's appropriate to do in this order. Also, who knows, the scene might end there. Tara. Oh, Tara.
Sam, we really have to stop meeting like this. Did you change your hair? You seem different.
We're not in an actual conversation with her. This is not what I expected. Okay. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. I wanted a chat too.
Joe, I'm so...
promised. You promised you'd keep her safe.
Oh yeah, about that.
He's got a lot of rage in him. It's tearing him up. Maybe just let him take it out on you.
I knew she was in danger. Your poker face has always been crap, but I trusted you. Thought you'd keep her safe. Thought you cared for her, but you didn't.
Yeah, like seeing the intention sometimes
She's
is
dead,
hard when
and
they
I'm
give you
still
like
here.
just a couple words to work with.
Broken. Why didn't you kill that bastard sooner? Why'd you let him take my little girl? Should have. My little girl. My little girl. I'm sorry. I know you did all you could. I'm glad she wasn't alone. Sam, you're the only one who might know the pain I'm going through.
He needs to know the people who hurt his daughter have been punished.
Have
He needs
they?
to hear from you that all of this is over.
Well, he fell off the cliff. Okay. What he wants me to say is that it's over, I promise. But the other option sounds so much better in this situation. Anna followed her heart. If I could have died instead. Up until this point, I wanted to follow his advice, but right now, like... Is that really the best thing to say? It's like, no more people are going to die. Listen to your heart.
Anna did what she thought was right.
And she made a difference. That's what she always talked about. Even as a kid.
Anna was... She was... Words. You spend your whole life devoted to them. Yet they fail you when you need them most. I miss her. I miss her. And I don't think I have anything else.
You should say something. Let people know you're grieving with them. You don't have to suffer alone. They're here for you, and you're here for them. It's a lot of weight to speak about someone who's gone. How do you start? Anna had a heart bigger than this whole town. We all managed to fit in there. It didn't matter where you came from, what you did. She still cared about you. There's going to be a lot less heart in this town without her. Anna always wanted to make sure people's voices would be heard. She used her platform to elevate those left behind, those hurting in silence. And she wouldn't stop until they got the justice and respect they deserved. She was braver than me, than anyone I ever met. She never ran from a fight. Basswood honors Anna just by existing, standing together through the hard times. And there are always more hard times than good. That's just how the world is. But standing, united as a community, that's how we honor her. Goodbye, Anna. You'll be missed.
Strong words. Strong words.
She'd have loved that.
Well said.
Well, that was kind of an unsatisfying ending. Yeah, we said pretty words. I guess all is as good as it can be considering the events. However, I'm not happy about any of this. They didn't quite nail the emotions. I don't know about that. I just feel like I'm not nailing the emotions that I'm supposed to have at this point. I just feel very empty right now. You'll have to play it again to see the other outcomes. Maybe. I'd love to watch someone else play though. I definitely want a more a happier ending, please. This was just sad, like in more ways than, you know, loss kind of sad. This was just I mean sad more in like a pathetic meaning. Not pathetic, but you know, kind of just like meh. Do you know what I'm getting here? It's like, really? This is what I get. I guess I really messed up in the intense situation with the police and the gun. Didn't feel like it went totally to shit though. But I don't like this at all. I like one more murder mystery with a happy ending and a sign of successful romance. Yes, please. Yes, please. That sounds good. That kind of game would be great. It's hard to make that game for yourself, you know, like we did this. Well, I did this by choosing everything that I chose. I'm guessing if I chose the Mind Palace, I would have been an asshole at the funeral, maybe. Maybe Anna wouldn't have died if I chose Mind Palace. Maybe I would have had like better options on what to say because I would have been more analytic. Who knows? I for sure don't. It did feel kind of shattered. Like, I hope there's a post-credit scene so that, because I didn't see enough of Sam's like mental growth here just yet. Because that was like a huge decision to leave the Mind Palace behind and focus on the people in life. Saying nice words at a funeral, that doesn't prove me yet that he really did do. Like, that doesn't really show the consequences of my decision quite yet. Yeah. I think we just got the bad ending. Like, you're not supposed to like the bad ending, which is fine. Assuming there's a much better ending. Like, I can imagine a much better ending quite easily. Also, I didn't quite expect to finish this today yet, but we did. We did. There were like no emotion in his voice or face, really. Yeah, that doesn't help me convince that my decision even mattered. It felt like a huge decision to leave the Mind Palace behind, you know? It felt like life-changing for Sam. Because it was such a big part of his life before. If this game was accessible, you could watch me play it. Yeah, I guess it's not really. Guess it's not. Talking about gameplay, I did enjoy the detective scenes, even though a couple times I ended up pixel hunting or something. Like, there was just one tiny thing that I didn't find, and that's why I was stuck there for a while. But in general, I will never stop liking this kind of games, so I'm kind of happy. I'm not happy with the ending that I got. But usually it's hard to get a good ending on your first playthrough when you don't really know what you're doing. Thing is, though, you don't know of any streamers that are playing it. Well, I don't need to see a playthrough right now. I know a few that might get around to it at some point. It was an interesting game. I did like a lot about the conflict. You know, what would be the right thing to do? Like, you know, being a journalist, we brought the truth to the town, which probably saved lives, but the true effect that came true was people lost their jobs, lost their way of life. Interesting, like, contrast here, I think. It seemed a bit short. There weren't that many twists and turns. Yeah, I didn't think I was this close to the end. Let's say 2 hours ago, I thought we still had plenty to go. I didn't think I was on the brink of conclusion. So, I guess the detective stuff in itself was rather simple. But I did enjoy the story. And I did enjoy the characters too. Even Serial Hugger. Are you not have to tell one of your streamer friends about? Yeah, I would recommend this game. This is this is definitely something. If you get an ending like this, I think you'd be more inclined to play it again as well. And it didn't take long. I've been live 3 hours now, and yesterday we played about 4 hours-ish. So, you could play this in a weekend, no problem. Expecting more supernatural stuff, not sure why. Like in the detective thing. Or regarding the Mind Palace, perhaps. I'm still not quite sure who he was, my imaginary friend. Like, did I have split personality? When we were in the mind... When we were stuck in the mind, for a moment I did think that maybe it's a split personality. And by doing the change, the choice at the end was like, which personality do we want to like ditch, and which one do we want to grow up with from now on? But that didn't happen. I still don't know if he was a real person as a kid. I think I need some theory videos about this, or theory forums or something, to understand why the fuck did we look like Joan as a kid? If I even understood that correctly. And who was he? We never uncovered the creepy hugging journal though. Yeah, its whereabouts to remain a mystery, that's true. It must be an Easter egg somewhere. I was under the impression it would be more like Twin Peaks. Aha. I don't know about Twin Peaks. I've never watched it, but I understand. No, Muffy! No! I'm actually quite on time. It's like, this is exactly the time I'm supposed to end the stream. And the game ended rather conveniently, I'd say. Maybe Sam was actually Joan's father. Ew. You mean that when Nick kinda ended up screwing my ex, that I would have ended up screwing Nick's ex, or then current date. Hi, Mossy. Timing at the end of the stream. One day. That would be a twist. Well, that would be a twist. I'd rather go with the guess that Joan just reminded him of himself as a kid. That he saw a lot of himself in her, maybe. How is this game, though? It's interesting. I am not at all happy with the ending that I got. I'm really upset about the ending that I got, and I'm really confused about some things. But story was good, playing it was fun. Overall, I'd definitely recommend it, especially if you can get a better ending than me. Replayability. Oh, definitely. If I have the time sometime, I would play this again. It's not long. I beat it in about 7 hours. And I was not in a hurry. I was just like looking at stuff and getting stuck at things. Thinking you're gonna try it out? Yeah. I think you're gonna like it. You missed the entire game. Applause for Kratchev, please. You missed the entire game. Good job. Good job. At least you didn't miss the main menu. You saw the main menu. Oh no. Yeah, I guess Mossy, yeah, you arrived late yesterday too, wasn't it? Well, GG everyone. GG.